personally love teen mom support groups. I was in a program in my high school called COPE, and it was nice to get teen moms together in one room from the same high school, going through the same things with the same teachers, the same experiences. It can be really motivating to the younger girls who are just newly pregnant. I was in my senior year. This is one brief experience where I was in my senior year, finishing. I had a 1-year-old, and then I'm put in the same room, in the same table with a girl who's 16 and pregnant and wants to drop out of school because she doesn't think she can do it. So having somebody in the room who went through what you're possibly going to go through to motivate you to keep going can make a big difference in a teen mom's life.
Anyone else?
I agree. I'm in a group that does the same thing. We still, it's for years and years, but we still support each other through everything, and you become a family, so it's good to have that extra support, especially when you lose. Like, I lost most of my friends because they're in college now. They don't want to hang out with someone that has a kid that can't go out to parties every night and do everything, so it's good to have that support of other girls that are in the same position.
I kind of wish there was a program, kind of like what the Alliance is trying to implement with the Boston Public Schools. If I would have had someone kind of direct me, like, all right, here's your FAFSA, this is what needs to be filled out, like, this is where it needs to be turned into, but, you kind of Google things or try to find your way. Someone will tell you one thing and you have to kind of like swing with it. But if you had someone, to really sit down, like, you have the child care, now what college do you want to go to? What was your GPA when you graduated? Did you take your SATs? What do you want to be? Like, there's like a standardized test that North Shore, most of the community colleges do. It's like a survey that introduces to you what part of this entire spectrum of careers do you fall into? And it's a little pie chart that separates it, human services, nursing. So if they would have did that maybe, at the beginning of the pregnancy, it could have led me to want to enroll school a little bit faster, but I still enrolled, but I got there like, what am I going to do? You don't know, you don't think about income levels and things like that. So if you have someone to kind of push you, like, nursing, this is where you go, a nurse's aide, they have all those schools now, but you don't have that, and that's the hardest part.
And I'm going to add to that, just to have one person, especially like in a high school, who all the teen moms can go to and they'll kind of advocate for them. Somebody who won't have a problem talking to teachers, to going, to look for information for you. I had that in my high school. I had one person I could go to because, one teacher wanted to fail me just because she didn't even think I should be in school. My daughter had a health condition, so a lot of people were not understanding, so I could always go to this one person, and she would always stand up for me because she was their equal. And a lot of teachers, I felt, were looking down on me.
What is the biggest or